Welcome back to the Fidget Nerd channel. I'm Zachary Butcher. Wave hi, Micah.
Hi.
There he is. Perfect. All right, so all of my nerds, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my camera. What happened to my camera? We can't have that. Camera, where are you? Let's try to get that.
Oh, is that what the Elgato thing is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, your other camera. L.
Yeah, right off the bat. Well, okay, we're back. Okay, perfect. Okay, yay. Okay, good. Lovely.
Oops.
All right, so I'm going to I think I know actually what's going on there. I forgot to do a little something. Yeah. That's
Whoa, leaks. Leaking his settings.
Right off the bat, technical.
Now I got your IP. I got your address. You're cooked, fella.
Difficulties. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I set it to 4K and it's just going to keep turning off every once in a while. Okay. So, okay, we're back at it. We're back at it. There we go. Yes. Okay, good. So, we are gathered here today talk about the Retcore spinner again by Modusworks. But this time we're talking upgrades. So, namely, we're talking about these new tri-arms. Okay. Yes. Yes, my hair is pink. Dude. Yeah, my hair is pink. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for noticing my hair is pink. I've always wanted pink hair. And finally, I did it. I did it. Okay. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. So we are going to be talking about the... Okay, good. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I realize that I'm like upstaging the fucking spinner with my hair, but I just had a whimsical moment this weekend and decided, you know what, fuck it. So here we go. Pink hair. Love it. So yeah, we're going to be talking about these tri-core upgrades, the tri-arms you can get for the Retcore. With pink money. Yeah. Okay, we'll be talking pink money. Absolutely. So I'm calling it the tri-core. Is anyone else calling it the tri-core? Retcore?
That goes hard.
To tri-core?
And you know, I gotta say, so like y'all know that I don't love the look of the bar Retcore. I love the tri-Retcore. That looks amazing. Is
very interesting to hear. So I was kind of wondering what Micah was going to be all about, because we all remember the last time Micah was a little bit poo-poo.
Yeah. So okay, listen. So I used to like genuinely hate it. Now I don't hate it. There's some good Retcores. Like I'm more neutral about it, but I love the look of the tri. Okay. Personally.
Well, I mean, yeah, it does have a pretty hot look to it, doesn't it? I do agree.
That looks so cool. It looks
so we're going to be talking about this upgrade, but then we're also going to be talking about this very special, these Retgrips. Okay.
Oh my gosh, they look like radiation hazard things.
They do. That's kind of funny. Okay. So these are TPU. They're called Retgrips. They're from Otter EDC. Jesse Cornea is here in the chat right now. I believe I saw him watching. He has developed these, and we have been testing them out, and I've been testing them out and kind of getting them right and stuff like that. These are going to be dropping on his website in about 23 minutes or so, like something like that. Okay, going to be about 2:30, the 30 of whatever your time is, 2:30 my time, kind of thing. Okay, so those are going to be dropping pretty freaking soon, and they're great. Okay. The short answer is they're definitely the upgrade for your Retcore that you didn't know you needed. Okay. So now we all know that like I've not been the hugest fan of tri spinners myself, but after I had Jesse from Otter EDC and one of our longtime Nerd Herd members, Abby, kind of give me this like glowing review of it, I knew that I had to get in on this. So I PM'd Jonas over at Modusworks. And I said, dude, you should do a review. You should do a big thing with Jesse's, Retgrips, that he's making, everything like that. And he was like, hell yeah. So he sent over a little care package and he delivered. Like, he delivered a lot. He sent me this. He sent me more arms. He sent me, like, all of these extra buttons and balls and like everything to play with. So this is not an unboxing this time because I had to get my brain around all of this for a little while. And, figure out what's going on. We even postponed this last Sunday because we weren't quite ready on the Retgrips and stuff like that. Okay. So make sure you check the video description, the description of this video for the link to get these Retgrips. Okay. It's not going to work yet. It won't work until 2:30. It'll just take you to the Otter EDC website. So you could do that and refresh or something like that. But you're going to want to get some of these. And I'm going to show you why. Okay. So let me just get this like right out in the open, like right off the bat. There has been a lot of frustrations for me with the balancing of the regular bar Retcore. Okay. Like,
oh, everybody I see own one is frustrated with it.
To the point where I don't often get frustrated with fidget stuff, but it's put me off. Like, it's put me off the bar Retcore in a big way. Namely because as soon as I assembled the Tri version,
gosh, that's pretty.
It was just basically balanced. Especially when you put in Jesse's Retgrips. One of the things that these things help do is align all the balls perfectly. And they help with assembly too. They make it prettier. And I think they're helping it balance as well. So where to start? Here's the thing. Yes, I'm frustrated with the bar. Okay. But that's not to say that you can't get one balanced. All right. Now, I hope you can see
annoying
that you can see this, but this is my one with tungsten balls. And one of the reasons that I was so fucking kind of pissed off is that I unbalanced my one with tungsten balls. I had it like really great. Okay. And I ripped it apart, and I had this other one apart with the other, bar arms that he sent me. And then I couldn't get it back. And I was like, oh my God, I had it so good. I had it so perfect. I don't know what I did. That's part of the frustrating part. I don't know what I did to get it to come back to something that was, balanced. But after messing with it, I got it back to a point where it's essentially not, it's smooth now, right? I can just lift it up.
That's good balance right there.
And it stays. And so I'm recommending this. Core condoms.
That's fire.
Well, Jesse, what was your other name? You said the ball grippers? Yeah, because I was like, are we calling them Retgrips?
To change whatever you're calling.
Are we calling them Retgrips? And he said, yeah, no, Retgrips.
Hard.
But yeah, core condoms. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. So he was, ball grippers. He was thinking ball grippers.
I mean, that's I was also technically true.
Yeah, we should probably go with the Retgrips. That'd be good. Yeah. So this one, I happened to get it bounced. And then I went, oh, thank God. Perfect. Okay, great. Then I have admitted defeat. I have yet to be able to get another.
Yo, there's a chance. We planted the seed. Let's go.
He's not going to change another website. He's not going to change it. Retgrips,
brother. You know what? Let's get everybody in the community to call it that, like it's the actual name. That's good enough.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll settle for that.
Oh, so Dr. Noise kind of makes a point that reminds me of another point. So in regard to the bar one, right? Okay. So there is a video floating out there that, Jonas revealed where he kind of goes over how you can help to get this thing more balanced, right? And in the video, he sort of purposely has this like kind of off centered from this side centers on that side of the core pretty freaking easily. And that's why I always assemble this side first on that side of the core. They're two different sides, right? That's the side that unscrews. So I always put that side on first because it pretty much lines up all the time. And then Jonas has this video where he shows like how he's like got it out like that. And it's not really like quite aligned this way and stuff. And he spins it. And of course it's all juddery and crappy. And then he kind of unscrews all the screws, which is what you want to do. And that's how I got this one balanced. I had every single screw just unscrewed a little bit to the point where this all wiggles. And then you're sitting there and you're trying to line up this center and make all the margins around that, perfectly even and stuff. And just have it.
So annoying.
It is very annoying. It's very annoying. And the Retgrips help immensely with that. They really do. Okay, and I'll show you that in a little bit. So Jonas has this video and he shows it. I'm not going to go watch the whole video because I kind of think that's boring for us to just sit there and watch the video. So He basically does it, and then he kind of lines it up a little bit more, and then he spins it again. And God bless him, he doesn't do a balance test, and you can just see that it's a little bit better, but it's not perfect, right? It's still juddering a little bit, right? And kind of shaking a little bit on his finger, right? But he's giving you a tip as to how to do it. But in that same kind of tip, he says, if you want a perfectly balanced spinner, the Retcore bar version might not be for you. Okay? So that's kind of a disclaimer that's kind of saying like, it's probably not one that you're meant to just be going and like bouncing on your finger all the time, right? But you can get it to a point where it does get very, very smooth. I don't know if it's because of these tungsten balls or something like that, but I've yet to be able to get one with the stainless steel balls to actually fully balance. The closest I have gotten is by using Retgrips. All right. So that comment by Dr. Noise kind of reminded me of that, and I wanted to mention that. All right. So what I want to do is I want to just show you. I just want to put one together, right? We'll just pick something pink. Maybe we'll use the pink one, right? I don't know why. We'll use the pink one. So it kind of goes right on there. Jesse, of course, with his precision, it's really kind of a pleasure to use because it just squishes right on there very, very easily. So what this has done is, first of all, this has eliminated the need. Remember in the last video, if you guys were here, I found out that you could go and, because we were like, how do you get, it was like this. It was like, how do you get the balls to like, you couldn't sit it down on a desk because it needed to be like elevated to be able to hold the balls to then get the top on. So I figured out, if I put it onto an actual bearing changer thing, it elevates it and then the balls sit in there. But one thing I noticed is now with the Retgrips, you don't need that shit anymore, because now they just go and they kind of just like clip in there.
Ooh.
They just clip in and they stay. You now no longer need any of the little foam bits. Okay, those are done. That completely replaces that. And now that you have this, you can just hold it in your hand, right? Okay. And then you can go and put this right on top.
Also, have you mentioned yet that these are TPU?
They are Did I mention? I thought I did. But if I haven't,
I don't know.
They're all made
if
of
you
TPU.
Did, I missed it. But like that's the thing with Jesse's stuff is like, he literally does everything in TPU.
He does everything in TPU because he kind of should.
TPU is freaking goated and more people need to use it. That's why.
100% agree. Could not agree anymore.
I need to use it more.
Every day I sort of resist asking Jesse to make me like TPU inserts for like other sliders, like the Pira or the Metro and stuff like that, because they all come with like this, acrylic kind of thing. But TPU holds magnets so much well. It just holds shit better, right? Of course, I'm not going to go ask, Jesse, here, make me more custom stuff, But I think about it all the time. So look at this. If you drop this on here, look at how you drop that on there. Because the TPU is fitted so nicely around the balls. I don't know, Jesse, maybe you can say what TPU stand for. It's fitted so nicely around the balls.
Yes.
When this drops on, these arms already kind of drop into the right place. See, look at the margins around that.
That's great.
You don't really have to guess. It just like goes and it just kind of drops right in. Right? So I thought you might say that.
That's a W response right there.
You know what? I might take you up on that. That's a win for you. You get to try both, and then you get to design shit for it. Bring it to you, bud. So
that's the part where you block Zach and keep them. Kidding, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't. Who? What? Unsubscribes from the channel, disappears off the face of the earth, stops saying anything. So you put that in there. It's so easy, right? It's like, it's there. Okay. And then, the easiest way I have figured out how to put all of these screws in is what I do is I take it and I put the screw on top of it first. Okay. Then you kind of hold, you don't have to worry about it keeping it this way because at this point you're just getting the screws in, right? So then you kind of hold it. And what I sort of do is I kind of go over top. It's going to be hard to see on the camera. And I get it pointed in there first, and then make sure that I'm not cross threading, because it can do that a little bit. Make sure it's actually feeling like it's going in right, and just a little bit. You don't need to get it in there all the way yet, right? Because we're going to do that later. And then I put it on top of a thing like that, and then we'll do that and go like this. So we're doing this because like we're gonna see. This is me yet trying again to see if I can get a balanced one. All right, and I have gone through all of these balls and weighed them all, and I swear to God, they all come out at 27.7 grams. Okay.
That's insane.
Basically, exactly. So I don't know. No, there's that screw. So it's definitely not the balls, right? That was kind of mentioned way back in the beginning when the Retcore first came out. People were like, well, what about the balls? Like, how are they gonna, like, you know, what if they're all different? And it was like kind of discussed that the manufacturing way they do the balls is so precise that a lot of time it's just negligible. They come out so exactly the same in weight that it works out. So what I do now is that kind of do what Jonas did in his video. I'm going and I'm making sure that they're all kind of a little bit loose on there. They're not all screwed in. And then I'm going to check one more time that's looking pretty damn, yeah, look at that. It's looking pretty damn centered there. And then I can kind of just like pinch aside there, make sure it doesn't move, screw that, screw that, screw that, screw that. And then I go one more time around and I make sure I give it one extra little one. It's just kind of like, you know, like you ever seen in like Kia furniture where they tell you to like leave everything a little bit loose until the very end with the screws. And then you go and like kind of tighten everything up, like, you know, all at once. Sort of like building computers or IKEA furniture, that kind of thing. So there we go. That was parts done. Then I haven't found it to be any. So we got aluminum, Altum, brass. We'll just put
Altum
brass on.
sounds sick.
Which one?
Altum will sound sick.
Altum? You
Altum's always so loud.
Okay. Try it. The bearing in this one might not be the best.
And Altum will also reveal that.
Yes. So let's just pick it up and see what happens. Nope.
Please.
See, it's way off again. Way off.
That's
even
insane.
worse than it was before I disassembled it. Like 100%. And I really have no idea what's doing it. I don't know how I got this one to work. This one obviously does not have the Retgrips in it. I don't know if that is the reason or if it's able to let me kind of work it a little bit better and move it around a little bit more or something like that. One thing I have noticed is that you'll get these little start-stop lines for the laser cutting. See that? And if you have two